Hello everyone. Hello. I'm here. It's Sunday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're gonna be playing some late night Splatoon 3. Hope you've all been doing well. Of course, let me, since we're at the start of the stream, I don't have any cards to open, today. Sorry to all the big Pokemon card fans, I have no cards to open today. But it's September, so we're still rocking the September goal. We are 16 away from 50 subs, and if we get to 50 subs, I will be streaming a full Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke all the way through. If I gotta reset, then, you know what it's up. And if you subscribe, or you gift subs, you essentially get a Morgan Buck, which is, translates to, you can use a Meatball Parade or codename Steam at any time. You don't need all those fucking channel points, you could use them at any time. Also, if you do 5 for some reason, you can redeem that for Sonic Forces is a game I have to play on the next Midnight with Morgan or Variety Hour. So if you choose to get that power, you can. And this is going to be running throughout the rest of the month. We're about halfway through. That's my shilling. I'm almost done with the living decks in Pokemon, also. I didn't quite get it done in time for today's stream. You know what it fucking was? Dude, okay. Let me get the game on screen first. Let me get the game started so I can fucking complain about this. Dude, okay, so one of the Pokemon I needed for the Teal Mask living decks was Goodra, right? You know Goodra, big, goofy, gooey dragon. The cool guy, you know, respectable individual. So the only way to evolve your Sliggoo into Goodra is that it needs to be level 50 and leveled up in the rain. Now you might think, oh, that's easy, just find an area that's always raining in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That doesn't exist. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet doesn't have an area that's always raining. Like, that's not, like, I spent, like, literally an hour of my morning teleporting in the DLC areas, teleporting in the main game areas, hoping to God. Hey, Pace, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, I was teleporting for an hour trying to get this, like, fucking rain to pop. And it's so bad. It's it's one of the worst evolutions in that game. Because there are, like, no consistent areas where it rains. It's fucked up. Oh, that's why it wouldn't let me fucking play Skip. There we go. There was a game update. Side order of Krusty Seanwich. Yeah, as of right now, we're 15 away from this month's sub goal, which I'm very appreciative for. I very much appreciate it. We have a fun stream idea that I will probably do, and I don't mind spoiling it. Because it's not gonna be a huge stream or anything, but I think it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be cute. And I haven't really been able to do some... Like, I did Mascot Madness last year for, like, Halloween. But in general, like, I used to have a tradition of having these, like, big Halloween streams, and I haven't been able to really do something like that in a while. So this year, for Halloween, since I took off work, we're just gonna do, like, a bunch of old creepypasta readings, including the creepypastas that I did not get to during Mascot Madness. Because I was like, man, that was probably the most fun part of Mascot Madness, was just reading and, like, riffing on these old creepypastas. Do you think Callie and Marie ever want to go get lunch somewhere where people aren't watching them all the fucking time? Oh, they could just go to, like, Octo Canyon. That's, like, easy. But yeah, the plan is to just invite some friends Halloween night to read some fucking old creepypastas. And who knows, maybe we'll find some gems, or maybe we'll find stories made by, like, obvious teenagers who have a lot of passion for their craft, but they are inexperienced, and we can partake in the joy of enjoying amateur projects. You wanna do a codename Steam right now? Because you could do that. If that is what you wish. Would love a codename Steam. Squidio Games. Alright. You put me in an awkward spot because I have to, like, help out my team here. That's alright. We inked the spawn. That's basically all I need to do. Alright, you have used your one codename Steam. That's okay. I was a jump spot. Enjoy it.
Citizens, look around. Can you hear that fearsome sound? There's a menace that's encroaching. Something aliens approaching.
Also, yeah, codename Steam is a 3DS game. It's not a very good one either. It's so funny to me.
They call them codename Steam. United they stand with every woman, child, and man.
I'm kinda going crazy.
Yes, the American dream won't run out of steam. Not with you on our team. No, sir.
Codename Steam is kind of giving me powers right now.
If you fear the future's dark, a righteous cloud's a coming that'll send those creatures running. It's the team that I call codename Steam.
Holy shit, I got like a 6-kill streak. Who is Pete Wentz? Should I know who that is?
When things look rough, you'll find they're always up to snuff. Codename Steam, a strike team,
You honestly don't remember? Well, don't need to after the embarrassing splatting I gave him. I hate that I'm playing this game, like, really well during this. I hate that this is some of the best Splatoon I've ever played in my life. I literally joined the team.
Do you hear that mighty sound? A cheer through all the nations for
You would make Abe Lincoln proud.
Lincoln's fighting team. Boiling with pride, we're at their side against the monster.
I'd like to formally shout out and apologize to the cool girl you saw at Costco today who was wearing a Splatoon shirt that said splatted by 9.96 gal. Well, you may have fumbled your words, but that's okay, because I'm also doing that. Because codename Steam is extremely loud in my ears, dude. I could barely focus on speaking. It's so fucking loud in my ears. Because I have to, like, turn up the volume of my computer, like, really loud to hear, like, my capture card. I'm cool, girl who uses Sploosh-O-Matic. I appreciate you saying so. Dude, I was the #1 overall splatter. How many splats did I get? Wait, hold up. Oh, I forgot to do my gotcha poll for the day. Wait, I didn't even check. Hold on. Let's check how much I got. Our awesome codename Steam. Close your eyes while I'm looking at my screenshots also, because it is Pokemon spoilers. As the new little guy. It's just solo runs currently. How many kills did I get? I mean, I could do a pool code. How does that, like, work? Do I just, like, get, like, an in-game code and, like, people from chat can just, like, join if they put in the code? How does that work? I got 10 kills. Holy shit. That's gotta be the craziest killing spree I've ever gone on. Don't know how to use the pool code still, and you're the Splatoon person? Interesting. Dude, I got the Off the Hook banner. Sorry, Pearl Marina, I love you, but I'm sticking with the Callie and Marito. Oh, nice! The food ticket you love to see. Interesting. So we could put, like, I don't know, we could just put in, like, pool code Morgan will BRB, and if people from chat really want to join, they can. I mean, I don't mind. As long as... I trust people in chat to not stream snipe. And if you do stream snipe, at least make it look cool. At least be so badass about it. We gotta get the Yo plushie. I haven't, like, decked out my locker in ages. Literally had this game come in the mail yesterday? Hell yeah. I think this is the first Splatoon stream since the Direct. So, like, guys, side order though. Side order though. Dude, this is like, okay. I actually do have one pet peeve about how they've handled the DLC for this game so far, with side order not even being out. Why the fuck does Nintendo love to, like, front load their DLCs with, like, the lame shit first, and then make you wait for the stuff you actually want? Like... fucking... Why is the only thing you get if you bought the DLC for, like, the past, like, year now just been, like, Inkopolis? It's like, I'm glad to be in Inkopolis, but, like... this is, like, a common trend of them, like, front-loading DLC with lame shit. Well, no, Smash is kind of an exception, because I think Min Min is cool. Honestly, I'm glad that Min Min made it in over, like, Springman, because I think Springman's kind of boring. So wait, how do I do the pool code? Damn, I, like, swept house that last game, but you can see my terrible win-loss ratio. We literally got to see Captain Falcon work in a ramen shop. Yeah, how does it... where are the pool codes? How do I turn that on? I didn't know these were a thing until someone in chat mentioned it. Left bumper and plus. I'm learning a Tumblr, I'm learning a thing. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we could just have this going during the streams. This'll be fun. As long as you guys can tolerate that I'll jump in and out, because of my awesome tickets. And catalog. If you can tolerate that, then, like, yeah, this will be fun. But yeah, for anyone who missed it on screen, what happened to Twitch chat? Did I accidentally close Twitch chat? Bruh, hold on. Okay, fuck. If you guys want to join, it's just my username. You can hop into my epic pool. Seems like easier to do this kind of thing over, setting up private battles, to be honest. Especially if I'm doing this at, like, midnight, there's probably not gonna be enough people to fill a private lobby. So I think this works. I think this works quite nicely. Dude, we had a hell of a session of Ocarina of Time last night, also. I feel good about potentially, like, finishing that playthrough before the end of the month. I think it's perfectly feasible. I think we made good progress. Can create rooms for Turf Wars so you can be on the same team as friends. You're asked when you can't use your TV right now. I was gonna say, oh, you could put the Switch in, like, tabletop mode, but I'm, like, spoiled by having a Switch OLED where I don't have to worry about using the worst stand ever created by God. Actually, like, honestly, it's, like, so bad, I don't think that's one of his. I think that God saw the Nintendo Switch kickstand and was like, that ain't one of mine. Dude, it's actually crazy. The $50 increase, it's because it has, like, the way better kickstand. Honestly, that's where all the money goes. Like, oh yeah, cool, you have, like, a OLED screen, but, like, the kickstand, though? You're God's strongest handheld warrior. Yeah, that was part of the reason why I got an OLED, is because I really like playing my Switch in handheld mode for the most part. Really, the only times I, like... I guess I do play my Switch in docked a decent amount of the time. Like, if I'm on a call with friends and I want to show them what I'm up to, I'll play docked. Or if I'm streaming, obviously. But other than that, I would pretty much only play in handheld. Except for Splatoon, honestly. Splatoon I prefer to play docked, 100%. Don't like using handheld, you get dizzy when you have to use motion controls with it. People that play Splatoon in handheld mode are so strong because you hate doing it. That was how I played Splatoon 2 story mode in high school, was that I had it, like, in handheld mode. Well, not handheld mode, it was tabletop mode, which is totally different, guys, believe us. But yeah, I had it in the tabletop mode, I had my Joy-Con grip, and I just did that. Part of you wants to get the nicer screen, but you almost exclusively play docked these days, so it'd just be a waste of money. Yeah, probably good to hold off. I think it's also one of those things where, like, we're near the end of the Switch's life. I think that we, as, like, a society, have, like, determined, like, this is probably where the Switch is, you know, getting close to the end. Your TV is OLED, so it wouldn't be that much of a difference to you. I still have some, I still have, like, a, not an old TV. I mean, it's, like, HD and shit, but it has, like, composite cables and stuff, because I play a lot of old shit still. I was getting some good use out of my N64 when I was buying N64 games. Honestly, I kind of want to, like, just get, like, a cheap Wii. Like, we already have, like, a couple Wiis in the house, but I want to have one that's, like, mine. And I own. Like, I have the Wii U, but the Wii U is, like, that's capture card exclusive, man. That's for capturing Wii games exclusively, basically, because what fucking Wii U games am I playing? Every fucking Wii U game I would want to play is on the Switch. Local game shop has Wiis regularly for, like, 50 bucks. Yeah, the Wii isn't that hard to get a hold of. Nintendo Land. I gotta be honest, I'm not huge on Nintendo Land. When I was younger, I liked Nintendo Land more, but I don't know. I tried to play it again, like, a couple years ago, and I was like, man, this is not as good as I remember it being. I think it's just one of those things where, like, Nintendo Land is good, but it'll never be Wii Sports. It's my honest opinion. Wii Sports is, like, the perfect launch title ever. What about Guilty Gear Xrd? Oh, fuck, you right. You gotta sign the survey, guys. Disk drive on your Wii broke back in 2012, so you've considered buying a second Wii just to have one with a working drive? Mm-hmm. The Wii is just so good. I fucking love the Wii. It's, like, definitely, like, the most, like, nostalgic a console makes me feel. Like, I owned a GameCube as a kid, but, like, I only played, like, Pokemon and Sonic games on the GameCube, so, like, I don't know. I have some fondness for the GameCube, but not as much as the Wii, man. The Wii is, like, my baby. I fucking love the Nintendo Wii. There was an earthquake on the Easter Sunday. You got your Wii? Oh, no. Did the earthquake make it easier to get a Wii? You know? Scholars would like to know the answer to this question. We're playing Wii Sports and then the ground started shaking. That's scary. I've been very, very lucky my whole life living in, like, the tri-state area and, like, not really having to experience that kind of thing. I mean, we have to experience hurricanes, but honestly, even then, like, I don't know, I guess Katrina probably hit us decently hard, but really the only hurricane I can remember, like, really fucking us up was, like, Hurricane Sandy. Dude, Staten Island was a fucking mess after Sandy. I was in college and they were still talking about, like, how bad, like, Sandy fucked things up. I think when we had Sandy, it took our power out. Yeah, we did not have power when Sandy happened. We lost power for a good week. Which is funny because our grandma was, like, not super far from our house. Like, it was, like, a good, like, it was, like, a not so far drive. And, like, she had power. She was fine. Has anyone been able to get into the pool? I don't think so. Oh, maybe? Let's go. Oh, do you have to make rooms in the pool? I didn't know that. Okay, I could make a room. I didn't realize that's how it worked. I thought I just made the pool and then anybody could join me from there. That's my B. Yeah, me and Adrian are chilling. Chilling on a weekend like usual. Just quick swap to the with friends mode on the mode select. Yeah, I could do that after I'm done with this match. It'll be fun to get some viewer matches in. Swear if someone is playing Turf War, you can hop in. Can you? We have to solve the mystery of how this works. You go against me, you will show no mercy. I'm used to it. I'm used to getting fucking owned in this game. You saw my victory to losses ratio. He's taking advantage of the fact that the audio is delayed on my end. He's fucked up. Let me do my awesome stamp. Fuck what the haters say. Ultra stamp for life, man. Audio's delayed on your end, too? Alright, hold on. Should be good now. Ow! It's epic now? Fuck yes. Try string mains scare you. I think I tried to do Tri-Stringer when this game first came out, and it wasn't clicking with me. I was getting lots of ink down. Not a whole lot of killing, though. And you know what? With the Splush-O-Matic, I'm getting both. So, the choice is clear. We got a little owned, but that's okay. Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to do the pools. Oh, I'm about to run out of my ticket too, shit. Maybe I should have waited out. You know what? It's a little bit of a waste, but I'll do it. Could I double check the code? Yeah, I can do that. It looks right to me. So it would be based on this name. Should be other people showing up. Refresh. Hey, there we go. That works. I've been invited to play. Me? Special little me? So wait, how does that work? How do I know who invited me? This is an odd system. Click anyone. I'll join a regular battle, and then people can, if you make a room and hold down Y, you can invite everyone to your pool. Okay. So wait. How do I make a room? Is it like I hold Y here? Do with friends and then press Y. Oh, okay. So then even if you're not friends with me on the Switch, you can still join my room? Because you're in the pool? Okay. That's interesting. I think I understand now. I think it all makes sense to me now. Feels like they dropped pools and did not explain how they work. I, like, literally didn't know these existed. I gotta keep it so real. I didn't know this was a feature. Was there anyone else in chat who wanted to join? How do I do it like the 8-player? Someone had, like, a lobby open with, like, 8 players. How do I do that? I mean, I don't think we need to do that tonight, because it's, like, fucking midnight, but... It's private battle? Oh, that's only private battles? That's annoying. So, wait. That's kind of dumb. That's a little dumb. I was hoping it was, like, you could do, like, the full 8-player lobby. Think you can still join this way? Okay. I mean, that works if so. Just wouldn't be in the room. You would have to be on the opponent's team, facing us, our strongest Psionic Warriors. Psionic Squids. Oh, look at your salmonid splash tag. Dude, related to, like, baby Nintendo doo-doo video games. I, like, thought about it. Like, I've been seeing it a lot online recently, and I'm like, man. Paper Mario has to have, like, the most toxic, like, fan base in, like, maybe all of Nintendo. And, like, I don't say that lightly. I do not say that lightly, but it's like... It is, like, fucking impossible for me to find anybody discussing this series in, like, good faith, it feels like. It feels like it is, like, fucking impossible to find people talking about Paper Mario in good faith. Because it's either people who only like the original trilogy, who are like, the newer games suck, they're soulless, they don't do anything right, and if you like them, you're like a dumb baby or whatever. Or it's like people who like Origami King and are like, oh, but Thousand Year Door is dumb and stupid because it has like a dragon who talks about feet and like all the backtracking. And it's just like, it just feels like everybody is just trying to like fight each other over like a game for 5-year-olds. It's like, I don't know. Is it not possible that there are good and bad aspects of both of these trilogies of Paper Mario? Is that not possible? Built different, you like Paper Mario, they're cute. I don't know, it feels like you can't be, like, a fan... Like, it feels like you can't be a fan of Thousand Year Door without, like, putting down the newer games. It feels like you can't be a Origami King fan without putting down Thousand Year Door because, like... I don't know. Like, I don't know, is it, like... It's so weird. I remember, like, doing, like, the reaction to the Nintendo Direct, and people were, like, kind of mad about the Thousand Year Door announcement because they were, like... You know, they were tired of, like, the discourse online, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like we're just, like, making it, like, more by, like, being like, oh, Thousand Year Door is kind of dumb, too, though. People were haters on Origami King, but, Thousand Year Door has this, and it's like, dude... I don't know. Like... I don't like this back and forth. Of just, like, if you like one style of Paper Mario, you have to hate the other. Or you have to, like, put it down or whatever. You have to, like, I don't know. It's, like, childish and, like, it doesn't matter. Because it's, like, a game for 5-year-olds, I think. It's just fucking weird. Only mad because they didn't remake the original. Please God, it's games where Mario is a little paper cutout, literally. It would have been cool to have a remake of the original. I think, like, my major thought with why they did, Thousand Year Door... My mind was, like, they probably did that because, like, Nintendo is probably breathing down their neck after Alpha Dream went under, and they're like, hey, listen. I know that you are having fun making, like, Paper Mario, like, kind of weird adventure games. You have to make an RPG again. Also, no problem, Echo Lost, no problem. Super Paper Mario is dope. Super Paper Mario is, like, one of those video games where, like, I really only watched it as, like, a Let's Play back in the day. Hey, Base, thank you for the gift sub to Osk. Thank you. You have another codename Steam/Meatball Parade again. I think it's so fucking funny. You want another codename Steam? Well, okay. Since you asked so nicely.
Citizens, look around.
Oh god, how am I gonna focus with my thoughts? Hold on.
that's encroaching.
Let me turn my speakers way down so I can, like, focus and speak still. Hi, Binging the Babish. Yeah, people are very intense about Paper Mario. It's like, they're, like, I feel like there was, like, so much, like, backlash from a lot of the old heads for, like, the newer style, that it kind of, like, wrapped around to now the people who do like the newer style are, like, doing the same thing to, like, the old style of Paper Mario, and, like, oh, it wasn't that good, though. Oh, you guys are stupid. And it just, like, it just wrapped back around. It's like the Cookie Run fandom, nobody can be satiated. You've ascended, the only good one of Super Paper Mario, based. Honestly, if you were gonna pick any game to be the only good one, you made the right call. Yeah, Sox's server has gotten so big that I don't really keep track of it. I mean, I know Sox elsewhere, so I'm fine.
My goodness, you look good. Listen up.
Enjoyed pretty much every entry you played in the Mario RPG games. The Mario RPGs are good. I'm glad that Mario RPGs are, like, back.
A cheer through all the nations for honest ape sensations. Codename Steam, Abe Lincoln's fighting team.
Because like, Super Mario RPG is, like, one of my favorite video games of all time. I kind of hope that the remake coming out, like, and, like, I hope the remake does good. So, like, Square Enix gets convinced to do a Mario RPG too, after all these years. You are someone who is really burned by Sticker Star, but you're willing to concede Color Splash and Origami King may be way better. I don't know about Color Splash. I didn't play it, because it was a Wii U game, and it doesn't seem like it's that good of a Wii U game. But Origami King I played. I streamed it on release, and, like, Origami King is really good. I really like it. There are problems with that game, but overall, I think Origami King is, like, a really wonderful game. The story nearly made me cry. And, like, I'm not the kind of person who cries super easily. Tested, like, the first level of Color Splash to make sure the disc worked, and if nothing else, the script made you laugh quite a bit. Also, hi, Gino. Yeah, you got Codename Steamed. Well, again, for anyone who's not aware of our current sub goal for 50, we are currently 14 away. If you subscribe or gift a sub, you get a free Codename Steam / Meatball Parade, and you can use it at any time. I'm literally, like, keeping track of this. Also, good night, Lord Slime Apple. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, also, if you get 5, if you do 5 gift subs, or 4 plus your own sub, you can redeem that for Sonic Forces. And I'll have to play Sonic Forces in the next Variety Hour, or Midnight Stream. Probably Midnight Stream. I could see myself streaming tomorrow night. If you really wanted to use it for that. And hi, Osk, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright. I think I got a catalog level. Yeah. Let me do my catalog level real quick. Can I go to the shoe store? Can you see the freak? Sure. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by the freak. You've been subbed for 24 months? That's dope, dude. 2 years? That's crazy. Shrimp kicks. I have not been checking out the stores in this game at all. Hey, Adrian, thank you for the resub 24 months. Hell yeah. Well, we knew that, but now you get a Codename Steam / Meatball Parade. Again, the goal for the month is 50, and if we get that, I will do a Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke on stream. And, like, honestly, I'm feeling like we could do it. I'm feeling like we could make it if we try. These fish are fucked up, bruh. Your locker has a lesbian flag on it? That's dope. I don't even remember what my own locker looks like. It's still like the smaller one because I'm not level 30 yet. Oh, wait, that's cute. I have all the squid plushies. I have the green one like I have in real life. And then I have, like, video games. Because I'm a gamer, okay? I'm a fucking gamer. You have the purple one in real? Hell yeah. I have a bunch of, like, random Splatoon merchandise. I have the Art of Splatoon 2 book. I have the Callie and Marie and Pearl and Marina plushies. I have, like, a good chunk of the amiibos. I have a Splatoon pillow. A green squid. I have a Callie and Marie notebook that came with my Callie and Marie plushes. Among Us on the other team. Are they crewmate or imposter, though? Art of Splatoon 2 is a great art book. Game audio is still muted? Is it? It shouldn't be. Oh, you lied? You fucking lied to me? Game Freak? You freaked it? I'm sorry. Splatoon fans learning an entire language just for lore? God. Sorry, Among Us. We're on that, Roblox shit now. No, sorry. We're on Skibidi Toilet. Dude, I came up with an idea for a post. And, like, I need you guys to tell me if this post sucks or if it's good and I should post it. I came up for a post that was, like, names 10 years ago. Abby, like, Billy, Cal, and then names today. Skibidi Toilet, Among Us, it sucks and you should post it. Think this one needs more time in the oven? Post it. Very contentious bit, this is. This is a very contentious bit. You are Icarus and Tony Zaret is the sun. I was literally, like, I was thinking, like, this is just, like, a Tony Zaret joke I've come up with, and that's why it's, like, good. Among Us never sees me coming. Who is that? Tony Zaret is, like, a comedian who, like, ended up just, like, becoming a dude who does these, like, esoteric bits online about, like, a couple-year-old memes and, like, making, like, just, like, insane bits out of them. And it's, like, it's like, ironic, but it's also, like, I don't know, it's, like, funny. It's, like, actually funny. Is the fucked up thing. It's funny to me. Like, something about the way he, like, delivers all his lines so flatly is so fucking funny. An otter who revels on the fringes of discomfort, literally. No, he seems like a nice guy, like, outside of the fact that he does these, like, bits. Like, I have listened to a podcast he did where he kind of talked about his videos and such, and he was, like, he seemed like a well-rounded, like, nice guy. And, like, really a lot of his bits are making, like, they're, like, very much the kind of bits he does are, like, making fun of those kinds of people. Like, he will on purpose make a joke that's like, the liberals are adding pronouns to cereal, and he's, like, making fun of people who, like, actually, like, say that kind of shit. And it's, like, super obvious. It's, like, so obvious that it's, like, a bit. And he's the creator of such classics like Nurse was man with a hook and there was a sewer man. Sometimes he does stuff like most popular happy birthday song by year. Due to Poe's law, there is no way to tell. True. You know what? You're right. It's all fun and games until someone bites the proverbial onion. Oh, I fucking forgot about this map. Was this map in Splatoon 2? I know it was, like, in Splatoon 1. Fucking skate park. I didn't realize they added this to this game. It was not in Splatoon 1? Huh. I thought this was a Splatoon 1 map for some reason. Confish Gamer the Joker. Should bring back Salt Spray Rig? I don't even remember which one that is, to be honest. I'm a bit of a fake Splatoon fan because I don't remember all the maps by name. I'm fucking sorry. Bad map that stays in 1. Well, if they added it to Splatoon 3, it could be like a mediocre map, comparatively. They could bring it back and it just be, like, mediocre instead of terrible. Ah! I got Booyah Bomb. I don't know. I gotta keep it real. I've been considering subscribing to Tony Zaret's Patreon. I have to, you know, we have to figure out. If you subscribe to Tony Zaret's Patreon, you can find out if he's being ironic or not. Or you could look at one of those technically illegal websites where you can just look at people's Patreons. But if you do that to find out if Tony Zaret is being ironic or not, you're fucked up. We all need to do our part in the war against the woke. So true. Wokeism is going too far. They added pronouns to Starfield when that didn't even exist until Elder Scrolls. What's going on? They're remaking Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. And they're making the Ghostbusters with only women. What's going on? That one dude who got, like, that video is still so funny to me of that one dude getting really mad about the Starfield pronouns. I just, like, again, I wish that was, like, the worst thing in my life. I wish I had so few fucking problems that, like, pronouns being in a video game was, like, the only thing I could think of to get mad at. I mean, one, even if I had, like, no problems, it wouldn't be a big deal, but... Starfield pronouns is a beautiful name for a baby girl. So true. You hear about that person that made a mod to remove pronouns in Starfield, and it made every character in the game referred to as they, them? That's so funny. Dude, you know what I was watching recently that is, like, such a fun idea, but I would have no idea what to do it for? I've been a big fan of Big Yellow's Tomodachi Life stream series, and they recently, like, did a stream where they, like, did a tier list of all their, like, Tomodachi Life Islanders, except that it was voted by chat which ranking each character would go in. And I was like, man, I would fucking love to do, like, a fake election-style tier list, but I would have no idea what to do that for. Love Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life is awesome. I would recommend Big Yellow's Tomodachi streams. They're quite fun. Like, people that are, like, in the future will be past this pronoun bullshit. Oh, you don't put money on that one. Bort power scaling. I feel like Bort's really come around, I feel. I'm really happy with how the state of Bort as of this year. I feel like when Bort was first introduced to the motherfucker Morgan lore, like, he kind of sucked and nobody liked him. But now it's like, everybody loves Bort. Bort at this point could be as iconic as, like, Unboxo Man. Honestly. Fire Emblem Bort is great. I mean, that's where he came from. Bort started as a Fire Emblem Awakening avatar before being introduced to the stream. I think the first stream we had Bort on was Tomodachi. Isn't Bort a rock? I'd have to ask. I'd have to ask him. Oh my god, I forgot that we made Bort our Pikmin 4 captain, too. This has been the year of Bort, man. Bort can be anything and likely be anything. Audio is wonky again? Uh-oh. Hold on. See, here's the thing, honestly, is that, and this is, like, a funny thing to say, Bort, as, like, a character, has been, like, an interesting way to, like, almost, like, you know, like, develop my own, like, gender identity in a way. Because, like, I'm still, like, mostly, like, woman-aligned. But also, like, sometimes I do feel like I'm just a little dude. Not a man, but like a little dude. You know what I mean? And it's a very interesting way to express that without having to make that character actually me. You know? Peace and love on planet Bort. You would also still call yourself a little guy from time to time. Anybody could be a little guy at any time. Truly. Not one for labels, but your gender feels like two rocks rolling around in a washing machine. It be like that. It 100% be like that. You like to say girls' night whenever you do something. It's also part of the reason why I've, like, kind of come back around to, like, they, them pronouns. Like, I still use she, her quite a lot. But, like, I don't know. Like, they, them feels, like, very good as, like, a catch-all in terms of, like... I don't know. It was one of those things where, like, for a bit, like, I don't know. I don't want to... I have to be, like, different. I'm not a she, they. I'm a they, she. Do you understand? Experimenting with its pronouns and it's been going great? Hell yeah. They, it, gaming. Fuck yes. Listen, the thing they don't tell you is that gender is fake and you can do whatever you want with it. So, like, have fun. And if anybody gets mad about you about, like, fucking pronouns, it means that, like, I don't know. They're, like, really bored and have, like, nothing else to worry about. I don't know, like, taxes. They could be worried about taxes. But they're choosing not to, I guess. Your gender boils down to fuck you, wish you were a robot. I understand. I feel like I know a lot of, like, non-binary people in the same boat. Like, it's a little bit of a stereotype, but also it is a little true, just based on, like, the people I know, that sometimes when you're non-binary, you kind of just wish you were, like, a beast instead of, like, a human being. Or like a robot. A robot could be a kind of beast. Beast Wars for a reason. Someone got mad at you for having non-binary characters that weren't human? But that's, like, not... Like, if you're, like, non-binary, then, like, who cares? If you're, like, literally non-binary, and you're making, like, characters that are non-binary, but, like, not human, then, like, what does it fucking matter? It only, like, really, like, is a problem when it's, like, cis people who, like, their only way of making non-binary characters is to make them like a weird beast. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Not gender, you guess, but animals got weird sex shit going on all the time. I mean, yeah, because, like, not every animal just, like, fits into our idea of the gender binary, you know? We just kind of, like, arbitrarily assign that to all beasts. Even if it's not necessarily actually applicable to all animals on Earth, you know? We can penis fence, too. They're not special. So true. We could say we're one of those animals, but cis people aren't ready for that one yet. True. So true. But I mean, yeah, that's, like, not wrong, because, like, intersex people make up, like, a big part of the population. Like, 1% of, like, all human beings are, like, intersex. But, like, because we're, like, so freaked out at the idea of anything not fitting our gender binary, a lot of them end up going, like, through surgery at, like, a super fucking young age, just so they can more neatly fit into a box. And it's like, I don't know. Is that really necessary? Is that necessary? See, I keep it hashtag real on stream. I keep it hashtag real on stream. Splatoon, by the way. We had a... Honestly, I'm very proud of us for having a very enlightened conversation about gender. Treading some weird ground, but you feel like with the advent of so many new mega-specific labels for gender/romance feels like another fitting into a box debacle to you? Honestly, my, like, take on, like, that is mostly just... if it makes people feel more comfortable with themselves, then I don't see the harm. But if they're, like, trying to, like, put that upon other people, like, saying, like, oh, you think you're this, but actually you're this thing that I think you are because of this and this and this, and it's like, nobody fits neatly into a box. But I feel like if a label makes you feel more comfortable, then, like, fuck yeah, more power to you. Gotta be real, while you could meaningfully contribute to this convo, you can't honestly contribute because Twitch doesn't care that you can reclaim. Respect. Also, I agreed with what you said, Splee. Definitely, like, a lot of transitioning stuff, like, complicates things. And also, like... what it doesn't complicate is that it makes you feel better. Like, 99% of the time. Like, people love using this small statistic of people that regret transitioning. Even though they don't like to talk about that, majority of the people who regret transitioning is not because they transitioned, but because, people were really bigoted towards them. That's beside the point. I know what you mean, Bingo. I know what you mean. The transphobic grifter career is absurd. I just, like, don't tolerate that thing, honestly. Could you imagine the horrors of being a woman having to live with a deep voice? A woman with a deep voice? I think I have COVID. Dude, honestly, I think, like... I love Bridget from Guilty Gear, obviously, and she's, like, a big reason why I started playing that series. I think that Testament is such a fucking, like, insane character for being a non-binary trans femme with, like, a super deep voice. Like, they were crazy for that. And I respect it. We love our beautiful Brisket. She is not a woman with a deep voice, though. She is a trans woman with a very high voice. Definitely higher than mine. I feel like I have a decently high voice, which I had to do some vocal training for, but that's okay. That's okay. If you really want to hear my old voice, you could watch a VOD from 2019 for some fucking reason. Testament's English VA is why you knew you had to immediately switch to the English dub. Respect. Doing vocal training, but you're purposefully making it lower. I'm joining the war on trans femmes with deep voices. On the side of the trans femmes with deep voices. This is maybe the most LGBT stream we've done in a while. Wish all trans femmes a very $20. Well, you know a way you could give a trans femme $20. It's September. I don't think I need to do my spiel again. I think everybody gets the gist. So sorry, but you're broke. I understand and I respect that. I was merely jesting. Oh, hey, Vase, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. We are 13 away from the goal. Can you request another codename, Steve? Yes. Who's your favorite? Huggy Wuggy, Boxy Boo, Choo Choo Charles. Ban ban. Base, you're like addicted to the codename Steam tonight. I didn't even like have to add you to the list of people with codename Steams to redeem. I knew you were gonna redeem it right away.
There's a menace that's encroaching, something aliens approaching. Join the team that goes by codename.
This is even funnier knowing that at some point you could have just like saved up for like Sonic Forces, but you were on a mission. You were on a mission. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had like a mini pizza party. I had like a couple pieces of pizza and like garlic bread. I usually don't do that on stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody who counted on motherfucker Morgan not burping on stream. Like, it probably is just kind of boring, to be fair. I think, like, probably, like, we are going to stream Codename Steam, but it's probably not gonna be that interesting. I don't think it's gonna be the monumental failure that Fire Emblem Fates is. Like, Fire Emblem Fates is a fucking travesty. But Codename Steam, I get the vibe that it's gonna be, like, dumb, but most of the dumb stuff is just, like, conceptual.
My goodness, you look good. Listen up.
That is true also. A big thing with Codename Steam is that I cannot tell if Codename Steam was greenlit after Fire Emblem Awakening was a success, or before it was. Because if it was before, that could be understandable. Because it's like, okay, we might not be able to make Fire Emblem games anymore, really. so maybe we could make another strategy RPG. And it also makes sense if they made it after they started making it after, because then it would be like, okay, well, let's cash in on strategy RPGs, because apparently we can sell them now. They did put Marth in Codename Steam, like Fire Emblem Fates for the big dragon guy, but that's it. Soleil from Fire Emblem Fates is my OC, and they didn't do anything bad to her, because I own her. Okay, let's get the game audio going. Ah! Get out of my sight. No! Which Fire Emblem is the 3DS one with the stepsitter and stepsister and the petting game? That's Fates. Also, yeah, it's not even, like, actually steampunk Marth, it's just literally Marth. And he's ugly in it. I don't know, I don't think they look that bad, to be fair, but... I'm also not gonna necessarily go to bat for Codename Steam, either. Had the mistake of looking at the Fire Emblem Amino during the height of Fates. God. I was like... I have told this story on stream many a time, but it bears repeating. Fates was the first new Fire Emblem that I was getting to play, so I was really excited for it, because, like, the year before Fates came out, I played Awakening, and it, like, changed my fucking life. Awakening was such a crazy experience for me. It was, like, a fundamental shift. Honestly, I think more than anything else, me getting into Fire Emblem is what separates Kid Morgan from, like, Teenage Morgan. So I was really excited for Fire Emblem Fates. I pre-ordered it. I like, got all the DLC with it day one. I was following, like, Fire Emblem accounts left and right. Was playing through a bunch of the games. I played through Fire Emblem 1, I played a little bit of Gaiden, I played 7 and Sacred Stones, I almost beat Path of Radiance. Like, I was tapped in, dude. I was playing so much Fire Emblem during this time, and I bought Fates. I played it day one, and at first, nothing was wrong. You know? At first, I played Fire Emblem Fates, and, like, my little 15-year-old brain was like, this is fine. This is, like, good. And then, like, more and more, I started to realize, man, wait, is, like, the best part of this game that it has, like, one of the best video game soundtracks ever. And it's not actually that good otherwise. Because, like, honestly, like, good video game music can get me invested in a game that's otherwise not particularly interesting. And, like, Fates is, like, dude, I put so much fucking time into Fates. And, like, I really do think it was partially just because I really enjoyed listening to the songs. Because, like, most of my playtime is probably just grinding and listening to whatever song I wanted to listen to. You almost played Awakening because a friend let you borrow his, but he was being a huge dick about you picking casual mode, so you gave it back. Years later, you found out he had a crush on you. No, you can't play it in casual. I have feelings for you. I can't find out that you're a casual this way. You have to be a hardcore gamer. Otherwise, my perception. My perception. Especially for a game trying to get you invested in a story/world, music is important. This is very true. Feel like if they dropped the concept for Codename Steam in a weirdo game dev, that game would have been awesome. I mean, they probably would have changed the basic concept from Steampunk Civil War. He said, and I quote, "Enjoy your visual novel," when you picked casual and then left. He's like, that's such like a hater comment. And it's like, dude, you're playing Fire Emblem Awakening. That's like the visual novel Fire Emblem, basically. You're like what? Bro thought he was cooking, he's not even microwaving. Also, yeah, visual novels are cool. And anybody who thinks visual novels are dumb are like... Do you hate reading too? Do you think books are dumb? I would love to hear your opinion on literature. Tell it to me, as the English major, what your opinion on literature is. Haven't had a microwave for like a month. You're short-circuited, but management is dragging its feet getting a replacement. Not big on visual novels because you have trouble reading. I mean, that's fair. It's like you have to be like invested to like, you know, sit down and read something, but like books are good, visual novels are good. If you think otherwise, you're like a tool. Ace Attorney is pretty much a visual novel. It's like a visual novel with like murder mystery like game like mechanics. Like Ace Attorney is definitely like a visual novel. It's very text heavy, very story driven. It's just also it has some gameplay. Certainly more of a visual novel than Fire Emblem, regardless of difficulty. Very true. Honestly, I wouldn't call, like, any Fire Emblem really a visual novel. I would say, like, Three Houses has, like, social sim elements, but, like, calling any Fire Emblem game a visual novel feels, like, wrong. You had a dream that was eerily close to the base concept of House of Leaves, and you only found out a couple weeks ago. Awesome. Shout out to Joey for the in-game cameo, by the way. Oh, I didn't mean to stamp. I did that on accident. I didn't do it because I did. No, I didn't. Dude, now that I'm, like, almost done with the Teal Mask Living Desks also, I need to, like, figure out what video game to play in my free time again. I just, like, brought Binding of Isaac with me to work, because I couldn't do, like, trades and stuff. So I couldn't, like, you know, finish up my living decks, really. Binding of Isaac is, like, the in-between game, always. Binding of Isaac is good as fuck. Oh! I did that on accident. Heart. Dude, I love hearing about these, like, House of Leaves type dreams. I don't really have dreams like that, but I do have a lot of impossible architecture dreams. And, like, those are, like, always the dreams of mine that fascinate me the most. I love, like, thinking about the dreams I've had where I just, like, see these, like, impossible structures. And they can be, like, still, like, kinda grounded, but, like, architecture that you would, like, literally never see in real life. Sometimes it's, like, really cool, and sometimes it's just the Seinfeld apartment's impossible hallway. You know? Had 2 dreams last night where your legs just stopped working, no idea what to make of that. Oh, do your knees hurt? Otherwise, I don't know. Recently had a cool dream that you made an OC based off of and I'm currently writing an accompanying story for what you can remember of it? Hell yeah. That's dope. I'm actually, it's very interesting. I have had an evolution of a specific type of dream I've had. So, for the longest time, I have been having this dream of, like, being in, like, a retro game store. First, it started as I was in, like, a retail store, and they had, like, a retro game section that I would go to, but I wouldn't actually be able to afford anything. And it would make me sad, because I would just look at these video games, and I don't know, I would hope, like, my mom would buy me something. And then it evolved into me being, like, at, like, an actual retro game store, but I still couldn't afford to buy anything. But now, the recent dream I had, like, last night was I was in the retro game store, and I could afford these games, but also, for some reason, I was in the car with Jen, and I really, like, had to go to this retro game store, so I just, like, jumped out of the car, and then, like, while I was in the game store, Jen called me and was like, "Where the fuck are you? Where did you go?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, I really wanted to go to the store, so I left the car." And they were like, "Alright, I'll come get you." That store didn't even have good prices. The store in my dream had terrible prices. The only one I remember is Sonic Rush on DS for $38, which is fucking absurd. If someone tries to get you to pay for Sonic Rush on DS for $38, you're being scammed. Like, someone is, like, fucking you over. How much is Sonic Rush, actually? It's not that much. Yeah, like, complete in box is, like, less than $20. Do you know what the Tetris effect is? Of course I do. I'm only human. And a lover of Tetris. I get the Tetris effect all the time, man. There was, like, a point in, like, my peak Isaac addiction where, like, I would be bored and I would just start imagining Isaac runs in my head. You had one where you played Splatoon? Oh my god. I had, like, the only, like, dream I can remember of, like, playing a video game specifically off the top of my head is, I had a dream, and this is kind of like a little bit of an impossible architecture dream, too. I had a dream that was Minecraft, but it was like this incredibly huge like temple that was also like really barren and just in the middle of like a fucking like forest. Just this giant ass empty ass temple with like glass staircases and shit. If I got Isaac on PC, you'd recommend the Fiend Folio mod. I played a little bit of Fiend Folio. I streamed Fiend Folio once, and the only reason I didn't stream more of it is because Fiend Folio is really hard. And, like, I was not at peak Isaac skill. That was, like, after I had taken, like, a couple months break from Isaac. And, like, even now, I would say, like, I've been playing a lot of Isaac on Switch, but I wouldn't say I'm at, like, peak Isaac playing. I haven't, like, really attempted a run with any of the few tainted characters I've unlocked in my Switch file, because I'm like, those guys are hard, though. Ow! Had a dream as a kid where you were in a runaway boxcar with SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, where you couldn't hit or lean against the wall because it was made of puzzle pieces. Holy shit. One of the earliest dreams you can remember is getting stoned to death by clones of the wolf grandma from Shrek! That's so fucking funny. Holy shit. Dude, I don't have any, like, funny childhood dreams like that. The only, like, childhood dream I can remember off the top of my head is, like, the one time I had sleep paralysis, and, like, King Boom Boo from Sonic Adventure 2 was just, like, floating around my room. That scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I couldn't, like, face that boss when I was younger, specifically because of that. Because I would just, I was scared I would get, like, sleep paralysis with King Boom Boo again. And I didn't really know what sleep paralysis was when I was a kid. So it was, like, extra scary. Because, like, when you're, like, 4, like, what the fuck? You don't know what the fuck sleep paralysis is. You've never heard of that. You just go to your parents' room and say, Mom, I had a nightmare. You know? That's your first thought. Dreams are always so much fun to talk about on stream. Dreams are, like, so fascinating, and, like, I don't know, I'm not, like, smart enough to, like, analyze what they truly mean. And, like, sometimes it's one of those things where it's, like, it's really not that deep. I don't know what, like, the dreams I have about, like, going to, like, retro game stores says about me, other than I'm a fucking dork. Like, I don't think it says something, like, super profound about me. I just think it says that I'm a nerd. Sometimes you lucid dream, but only when the dreams get into the opening old wounds part of your brain. I gotta be honest. I think the only time I lucid dream is when I realize I'm in a dream, and I'm like, oh, that means I can do some freaky sex shit. And that's it. Those are the only times. And, like, I don't want to do dream analysis of that, because that I'm afraid of what that would say about me. Is that every time I become lucid enough to lucid dream, I decide to do freaky sex shit. That's your only form of lucid dreaming without the sex shit, you just leave. That's so funny. You're just, like, having a random dream and you're like, wait, this is stupid, fuck this. To each their own, you think? I appreciate that. Listen, this is an 18 plus, like, stream now, but I would, like, I'm not gonna talk about my sex dreams on stream. All you need to know is that, more than one of them have included Rika from Pokemon. Okay? And you have to respect that eventually. And be fucking mature about it. Your ace is hell, but sex is something you want to poke at with a stick? Understandable. Most advanced scientists studying dreaming have concluded that dreams don't mean jack shit, so it's probably fine. Well, I mean, it's not that I don't enjoy it. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy the freaky sex dreams. But I just don't want to, I don't want to psychoanalyze them. It's fun to try and dissect them, though. I mean, they play into, like, the subconscious part of your brain. It's just, like, literally, like, dreams, like, 100% are just shit that's in the back of your mind. And whether or not what's in the back of your mind is, like, actually something important, or just something that doesn't matter, is, like, you know. It depends on the day. Sometimes you go to bed and you're fucking miserable, and then your subconscious decides, you know what? You're gonna have a dream about Balan Wonderworld, and he's gonna be sleeping in the same bed as you, and you're gonna be in a great relationship with each other. I've never had a dream like that, but I really hope by implanting that idea in your minds, one of you will. Only thing that's been wholly confirmed about dreaming and sleep is that we sleep because we get really tired. True? You know what? They're kind of spit it. I do tend to sleep because I get really tired. Is that why I sleep? If that happens to you, you're cursing Bingo with 5 plagues. Well, you were the researcher. You were the researcher. You confirmed that we sleep because you get really tired. God, I fucking love that emote. I, like, literally at some point just need to, like, spend $100 on your, like, stream, Bingo, because I fucking need that, like, emote so bad. It's, like, maybe one of the best Twitch emotes ever. Carton of Balan. If Balan met Ban. This video has been removed at the request of the United States government. Still debating moving it to a sub-tier, but then you feel like you wouldn't be doing the source justice. I respect whatever move you make. I forget, am I subscribed to you, Bingo? I should be, but maybe I used my Twitch Prime sub on you, and, like, because I don't actually get to watch that many streams, because I stream, like, every fucking night these days, I might have forgot to renew it. Oh no, it says I'm tier 1. No, wait, you're tier 1. Wait, I'm stupid. I can't fucking read. Ban Wonderworld. You were at Best Buy recently and saw Hello Neighbor 2 and Bal and Wonderworld next to each other on a shelf. What does this mean? It means you found the bargain bin section, mostly. Balan had potential. Ban is nothing soup. It really is, like, nothing. I just think, like, making fun of Garten of Ban is funny, mostly. Like, I'm not gonna pretend I have pure intentions. I think that making fun of random mascot horror is fine. Jumbo Josh! I love Jumbo Josh! It's fine to you, take it from an OG FNAF fan. Dude, you know what I really want as a Twitch emote? But I'm fucking upset that we have, like, no free slots and no slots that I would wanna, like, get rid of for this emote. There's, like, a very specific... Like, hold on. I need to, like, send this to Swagger2 real quick so I can, like, send it in chat. It's very important. The one inkling, flip the bird Mexican style. I really want this as a Twitch emote. I want this as a Twitch emote so bad, but I don't know what the fuck I would replace for it. But, like, tell me that this isn't, like, awesome. Try and tell me that this isn't an awesome image. That would make for a great emote. This SpongeBob Patrick image, like, lives in my mind. It'd be so awesome. It would be so cool. It's like, what the hell would I get rid of, though? Because I don't want to get rid of any of my emotes. Because they're, like, funny. But also, like, the SpongeBob Patrick one is, like, so good. Okay, here's my bid. Because I think it is, like, one of the more useful emotes we have, but not necessarily the most iconic. Do you think this SpongeBob Patrick emote gives enough of the same emotion as the heavy let's go emote? We need our greatest scholars to, like, debate this. Because that is, like, maybe the only one that I'm like, okay, that's not really based on anything in the stream specifically, so that might be fine to, like, box for now. Twitch should just give more sub emotes to me because I'm cute and sweet and I do awesome stream forever. Ow! Like, we need our greatest scholars. Do you think if we replace the heavy "Let's Go" emote with the SpongeBob and Patrick happy, is that, like, close enough of an emotion that we're not necessarily losing something? I don't give a fuck also if it's, like, a copyright thing also. Like, Viacom is never gonna find this stream. You really like that heavy? I understand. I understand. It's like, I just wish I had more emote slots, honestly. They're both screaming together? Fuck, you're right. Oh, it's so hard. There's, like, no emotes that I would be, like, willing to drop. But I want that SpongeBob and Patrick as an emote so bad. You have no idea. It's literally, like, it's all I could think about, is making that SpongeBob and Patrick an emote. When do you hit the next emote slot bump? I don't think ever. I think we already hit it all during the Bucks-a-thon, yeah. The only way at this point would be to get another bit emote going. Which is so sad to say. Also, hi V, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You know what you must do then? You could not give that many bits. That would be crazy. That's like, you have to give like $250. Don't do it. You don't have to do it. Maybe later. I respect your, what's the word? Your restraint. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the emotes and, like, think, like, what I would get rid of. It's fucking hard. None of the like, the follower emotes can go. Like, absolutely not. Also, yeah, if you're not a streamer, you also get a good look into my fucked up world. Literally the only emote I've ever gotten rid of was this Reggie face, because it was the easiest one. It was obvious to get rid of the Reggie. Angry Video Game Critic is so fucking funny. Angry Video Game Critic is, like, too funny. I could never get rid of that. Also, I don't think I would want the SpongeBob Patrick to be a bit emote either, because I would want it to be more accessible. God, I just had a really funny idea, but I also don't want to execute it because I know some of my friends love the Money Man emote because it's just a shitty drawing I made of Proton from Pokemon. What if I made the Money Man the tier 3, like, emote, put Stinky, like, to hell, and then made Marth the tier 2 emote? Because, like, man, I don't need the Stinky emote. But I also don't want SpongeBob Patrick to be tier 2. Yes, oh, Stinky is tier 2. I'm like debating this. I feel like this is the most elegant solution, but also the money man is so funny. Can I make like a channel points thing where you can like use like tiered up emotes still? Hold on. If I could do that, then I think this is the elegant solution. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. That's annoying. Let me get some music playing also, since I think I'm done with Splatoon for the night anyways. We're doing a scholarly debate right now. If I can make it so you can use, like, tiered up emotes with channel points, that would be, like, ideal. Because then it would be like, yeah, the money man would be tier 3, but you could still use him. Wait, hold on. If you, like, do the choose an emote... Holy shit, thank you, V, for the tier 2 sub for 6 months in advance. Damn, thank you. Well, now you have voting power, because I think you're, like, the only person who has the stinky emote. But then I was debating getting rid of it. Shit. This is hard. This is tough. I just realized something. Hold on, I'm a genius. We don't even need this shit. We don't even need this. Hold on. We have technology, okay? Dr. Phil, what happened to your background? There you go. Let's fucking go. Hold on. I found the most elegant solution. For any of you better Twitch.tv enthusiasts, I did it. I figured it out. Oh, wait, it doesn't show up on here? Wait, why does it not show up in my OBS preview? It's supposed to look like SpongeBob Patrick. Hold on. Maybe refresh cache? Let's go! It's the SpongeBob Patrick as a better Twitch.tv emote. I forgot I had better Twitch.tv technology for the fact that we don't have more emote slots. Well, first of all, thank you, V, for the tier 2 sub. What the fuck did you come back to? I figured out how to make the SpongeBob Patrick an emote. So now, anybody who has the better Twitch.tv extension, you could just type happy, 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 no spaces, and then you too can experience the joy with SpongeBob and Patrick. Is Splatoon still going on? It's like late as fuck. It is late as fuck. You know what though? I said I was done with it. We could play it for a little longer. Honestly. Couple more. I just got really invested in emotes for a second. I was like so invested in making it possible to use SpongeBob Patrick. But yeah, if you guys don't have better Twitch.tv installed, you should. Do I like Salmon Run at all? I gotta be honest, I think Salmon Run is cool. I have not played it, like, at all in Splatoon 3, though, because, you start at, like, the basic baby level, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to play basic baby level Salmon Run. I should, though, because Salmon Run is fun. I don't know, maybe it's one of those things where I need to, like, gather, like, a group of friends and, like, play some Salmon Run on stream. That would probably be fun. Especially because I kind of just replaced TF2 streams with Splatoon. I'm sorry to all the TF2 gamers. I was, like, enjoying TF2 for a while with the summer update. But then I got back into Splatoon, and it's like, ugh. I love TF2, though. TF2 was still my ultimate love at the end of the day. It's just that, you know, when you play the same game for 10 years, you gotta take breaks from it every now and then. Don't worry, TF2 will come back. Actually, there might be a TF2-related thing that I'm on very soon. But I will not spoil, because I don't think it's been publicly announced at all. And also, it might not happen. But that's okay. Used to get play Salmon to get your daily win, but you're cursed? Uh-oh. Never really quit TF2, you just take extended breaks, truly. And honestly, I feel like out of, like, the group of people I know, I've taken, like, the least extensive breaks from TF2. Really, like, the most amount of time I've gone without playing TF2 in the past 10 years is maybe, like, a month. Like, literally just, like, a month, and that's it. Maybe, like, 2 months. And that's, like, literally it. But I fucking love TF2, and I'll go back to it at any time. Even if it's only for a couple games. I know I'll have a good time. For a bit. It is definitely easier to get invested in TF2 when there are updates and stuff, though. Like, I'm very glad for the summer update that happened this year, man. It was so nice having, like, TF2 to play with friends. And, like, have it be new shit. Oh, by the way, with V's tier 2 sub, we are currently 12 subs away from the sub goal. And also, like, honestly, I don't count it as 2 subscriptions, but it does count as 2 sub points. So you know what, V? Since you paid a little extra for the tier 2, I'm giving you 2 codename Steams / Meatball Parade, so you have 4 at your disposal now. Cherish it. Cherish it. You'd finally reach executive and then get a 10 lose streak and you're bound back down to professional ×2. Oh god. I think we lost this match, but that's okay. But yeah, we are 12 subs away from the goal. So if any of you want to gift subs or you want to subscribe, you know, maybe you have Epic Twitch Prime or whatever, be sure to subscribe. Oh, sorry, I just felt bile coming out of my throat from having to be a fucking shill. I didn't ultra stamp once that match. That's so fucking sad. My poor stamp. Honestly, we'll probably go until we run out of the ×2 ticket. So, like, 4 more matches? I think that's good for the night. Oh, that's a better Twitch.tv global emote. I was like, wait, why do we have a Doge? Well, we have Doge, please. We do have Doge, please, for better Twitch.tv. But we don't have a regular Doge. Which is why I was confused for a second. I gotta, like, remember that we have better Twitch.tv technology. It would be so funny to just keep adding random better Twitch.tv emotes. It's a little bit of mobile discrimination, but also not that much, because it still shows up on stream. So it's fine. Oh, stinky Neapolitan version. Yes, you can join the team now. Truly, you have joined the team. But yeah, I'm like, honestly, I'm like eternally grateful to you guys that I put this like big like sub donation goal in like place, and like it seems like we might actually hit it. Like, I'm really grateful for that. I'm glad that my stupid bullshit streams are like cool enough that people feel like it's worth like any sort of money, really. Like, it warms my Morgan's heart. It truly does. And you get free meat bucks. It's a hell of a bargain I'm driving. Also, tomorrow is definitely, like, Teal Mask Part 2, probably finale. Because I think by tomorrow night, I'll be done with the living decks. I literally just have to basically ask, like, a friend with Scarlet to, like, trade me the 2 exclusives, and also do my trade evos. And that's, like, it. Like, I need beautiful little Gligar. Dude, Gliscor is awesome. Gliscor is an awesome beast. Living deck stuff in modern Pokemon is so much fun. I honestly think it's, like, the biggest strength of, like, the modern Pokemon games is that, like, I feel motivated to actually try and catch them all. Because, you know, listen, I'm not gonna pretend like I don't miss the national decks a little bit. We all do. Even if, like, yeah, the debate was probably, like, a little silly. It was never realistic for the national decks to stay forever. But, like, here's the one thing that makes it, like, a little harder for me to miss the national decks. It was fucking impossible to do a living dex. If you wanted to have every single Pokemon from every single generation, you basically had to own every single Pokemon game. Not just, like, one version that you could, like, trade a few exclusives. It's like, you needed every single Pokemon game. I remember as a kid, like, if I wanted to do it in, like, Pokemon Black and White, which I did want to have a full Pokemon Black and White dex. What you had to do, basically, was fucking... You know, you had to trade up from, like, Generation 3 and Generation 4 with all their, like, version exclusives, you know. Like, fucking Metatite. Metatite is a Ruby exclusive. Why? I don't know. I mean, theoretically, you can get that in Diamond Pearl, actually, so that's not a great example. But, like, there's random Pokemon that exist in, like, only, like, fucking, like, Leaf Green that you can only get if you own Leaf Green. And that's, like, it. And it's fucked up. And you would have to do that. But now it's just like, yeah, you catch the Pokemon that are in the game, and you trade for some exclusives. It's so much simpler now. It still takes time, but it's time that you only have to dedicate to one video game. It's not time that you have to dedicate to, like, 10 video games, you know? Especially since we live in a Wi-Fi world where you can just ask a friend, like, hey, can you trade over Wi-Fi? That is a pretty good global emote. It's like a fake version of the popping cat. I'm definitely a big fan of the Lechonk emote. I'm a big fan of this dude. Honestly, even though he has, like, a goofy-ass Redditor name, I'm charmed by Lechonk. I think he's a charming little lad. Oh, I got stuck in place. Lechonk is one of your favorite Pokemon because you love hogs. That's fucking awesome. I respect that so much. He's just a little guy. He's just a little hog man. How can you not like him? Don't know anything about him, but you love him? What else do you need to know except he's a cute little hog? Honestly, isn't that what choosing your favorite Pokemon is about sometimes? Seeing an animal that you enjoy and being like, this is cool. I like this animal. You know? Not that, like, you know, I'm like a competitive player, so a decent amount of Pokemon that I like because I've gotten to use them in that, like, environment. But that's not gonna be, like, everyone, you know? Not everybody cares about Pokemon on a competitive level. So a lot of the times it is just gonna be, like, an aesthetic thing. Or maybe it is just, like, I don't know, I think it's kind of fun to use in-game. Even if it's not the best. You know? Favorite all-time Pokemon is Pyukumuku? That's dope. That's a dope pick. Oh! I almost got, like, 3 dudes in a row. I almost got the local idiot. But now it looks like I'm the local moron. Dude, I gotta be honest also, like, the idea of doing a Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke on stream, if we hit the sub goal, is, like, actually very exciting to me. Because it's, like, a part of, like, my Pokemon history that I haven't really been able to show off on stream is doing these, like, Nuzlocke challenges of, like, weird randomizers and stuff. Because I would do it all the time as, like, a young teen. It was, like, my favorite pastime. I had, like, a bunch of randomized Pokemon ROMs on my phone. Because I was that addicted to it. I wouldn't even wait to go home. I was playing that shit on my fucking S4. And it would heat up the phone like a motherfucker, but I didn't care. Catalog level up, let's go. Just kind of jamming out to this drum beat. The noise my Joy-Con made on my desk. Pokemon is good and Pokemon is fun. I'm, like, so, like, in my Pokemon era again. Really liked in Neo, The World Ends With You, where the Switch vibrated when you got a text, but it was so fucking loud. Sometimes the Joy-Cons make fucked up noises, and you have to accept it. Nope. Not losing to a damn sniper. I'm gonna just come up and beat your ass. Ow! Not with the Ultra Stamp, though. Ultra Stamp is, like, hard countered by having a sniper rifle. I love my beautiful, benevolent little Ultra Stamp, but it is true. The Ultra Stamp fucking sucks against snipers. Oh. Nope. I can take any of you in a 1v1 battle, I don't give a fuck. Look at this shit I'm pulling off. Ow! I was trying to get the high ground. That was my first mistake, thinking I needed it. Well, I died. Again. Well, as long as my team holds the front, I think we won. I think we done did it. Oh! I think we lost, actually. You know what? I don't think we held the front at all. It actually looks like, because I kept dying, we fucking lost. I needed to go back to being on a killing spree instead of, fucking up. Oh, let's go! Barely made it. But in no small part because of the killing streak I went on. It really is the Morgan sweep. Dude, honestly, Splatoon hasn't been the same since they got rid of Squid Jump on the menus. It's all been downhill since. Truly the secret sauce we're missing. Nah, I'm joking. Splatoon's fucking awesome, dude. I'm, like, really glad that, like... I don't know. It's not even that they necessarily fixed my problems with Splatoon 3. It's just that I'm back at a point where I enjoy the core, like, gameplay loop of Splatoon enough that it's, like, not as big of a deal to me as it was when I was, like, burnt out. Honestly, I think I got way too fucking burnt out because I played so much of the first Splatfest of this game. It was like... I maybe played like 20 hours of the first Splatfest. It feels like. I played so much of it that I think I just got like tired of Splatoon because I played it that much. It might not have literally been 20 hours. But it sure felt like it. I love Ultra Stamp too. We're bros. We're best buds. Fuck. Tempted to go play it again, but you know you're gonna have to sit through 5 minutes of announcements. Oh yeah, it's a... Honestly, it's like nice that you can skip it regularly, but man, the fact that you can't skip it when there's an update or a Splatfest is like so annoying. I don't know why it's like that. I feel like you should still be able to just like skip it and just have it on in the background. There's no need. It's 2023. Guess because it's new info, but it's dumb. It literally is. I will not be checking the official website for patch notes. Literally, though. You know what? I'm also glad that Side Order is gonna come out, like, way later. Because that means I have a lot of time to get to, Splatoon 3 single player. I was the best ground traveler, okay? If you need someone to fucking travel the ground, I'm on it. No, wait. Cancel? Cancel culture? Oh, I don't have any more double EXP. I only have the regular one. That's so sad. This is so fucking sad. Do you guys want the citrus hip hopper? What drink you guys taking? Alright. Alright. You taking the speed up drink? Respect. Check our catalog real quick, and then we'll be good for the night. But, thank you all for joining me for tonight. Thank you for all the subs tonight, also. Like, I cannot overstate how much I appreciate it. Genuinely. I feel very good about hitting the sub goal and being able to indulge another part of my hobby. Breadcrumbs. This guy's awesome. He's live tempura. Dude, real quick also, can I say how fucked up my, like, playtime is? Dude, Splatoon 3 passing Fire Emblem Engage is, like, a little fucked up. Like, my Switch, like, playtime is, like, so out of whack after, like, 7 hours of Ocarina of Time. N64 was, like, behind Shining Pearl, and now it's, like, my 6th most played Switch thing. Also, Isaac, like, accidentally overtook Game Boy Advance from, like, the 30 minutes I played of it today. This is, like, a very funny, like, look at my personality, is this, like, top Switch games played. Bayonetta 3 is only high up here because it's a video game that I beat. Which is more than could be said about a bunch of other games, but it's not that good. It's not that good. Yeah, we're big fans of breadcrumbs here. Kamiya will pay. Kamiya will pay the price. But that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you'll have a good night and take care. I might be back tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, it'll be, Teal Mask, probably. If I have the living decks done by then. If not, I don't know. Maybe I'll play some F-Zero. I had a lot of fun playing F-Zero 99, so you could probably expect to see that again. Maybe Bomberman will return soon. If I open the game and I see that they have the Battle Royale mode open, you know I'll be on that shit. But if I open the game and they're like, play the shitty castle mode, I'll be pissed. I'll throw a fit. Cause, like, the only thing I want to play is the Battle Royale mode. I bought the game for the Battle Royale mode and I couldn't even play it. It was fucked up. But yeah. I'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye.